Hello everybody. It is 103 degrees out, which just does not seem like it should be legal. But I am going to try to quickly show you some progress. So let's go take a look. Not quite sure how much you've seen, but you can see more windows. You can see this beautiful awning, and you can see the fantastic roofing above. You can see windows all installed here. Only two windows that aren't installed yet, and those are on the silo. A nice fan going. This super cool bay window that I'm still in love with. Got this small thing, and then we got this here for water to come off of. And then we got the big side back here. So two in the bedroom right there, bathroom, and then that's the downstairs bathroom. But let's go in, shall we? Okay, so we got some piping. This is all set up for the downstairs guest bathroom. They're gonna have to dig up some of the concrete here for what they need to install, which is why they haven't started on this one quite yet. But you can see a lot of the progress, and finally getting some of the insulation put back in here. They had to kind of stop on that for the interim because certain things need to be installed before we get to the next phase. So for example, I'll show you upstairs, but they needed to install the tub before they could fully install. So this is a washer dryer, electrical box, and just a little installation back here. You can see these little boxes everywhere for where plugs and everything are going to be. Pretty exciting over here. You can see a lot more of the insulation. Kitchen sink, beautiful window, comes all the way across, and then the living room here. So that back little spot, and then another cool thing down here is the air ducting. So you can see that above goes throughout the house. You can see where the airflow is going to be. There's one over there as well. But yeah, nothing too crazy to say about that, but we shall go upstairs. You can see here. So this is one of the windows I was telling you about that hasn't been installed yet. And there's going to be one more up there. I guess the initial window was going to be up there, but they installed this one here incorrectly. So they decided to do both. So we'll have that one for some upstairs light. And this will be some kind of hallway light coming up, which I still think will be really cool. So as you can see up here, a little bit different insulation. You can see the spray foam insulation. The concern was that the normal insulation wouldn't be enough. The spray foam is a lot better. Heat rises, obviously, and so we wanted to really make sure that this space stayed cool. So I think it looks super cool. You can see it come all the way over. So it's kind of cool from the outside, just knowing that all this stuff is in there. And then obviously the walls and such are going to be normal insulation throughout the house. A lot of the insulation is actually done up here. You can see that wall for the bedroom as well as the bathroom. Beyond that, there's this pipe here. This is my office. This comes up, I cannot remember what Kelsey told me about this. I think it has to do with something with the distribution of water. And that's why I had to come up this way. But I was initially quite confused. But yeah, got more ducting there. And then yeah, the cool thing is we have a tub installed. So this is gonna be the bathroom. I know it looks tiny, but when it's done, it will still be tiny, but I think it'll be really great. So this is the tub. We did a lot of research. We went to Home Depot and Lowe's and all over to try to find the right tub that isn't $1,000. So this was a pretty affordable option. It's a nice depth. A lot of tubs you don't realize how short they are until you're there in person. So it goes down quite a bit, so we like taking baths, so that'll be nice. We got this installed. This is going to be where the toilet is. And then this is obviously where the sink will be. And then I'll go on this backside to kind of show you how the piping works. So you can see some of the piping here, but you get a better idea of the installation of the tub if you kind of look through there. So that's why they had to get this installed, and it was important so they could finish insulation, because clearly they couldn't do that back wall until that was in. So yeah, feel like I'm probably just rambling a little bit because the heat has completely destroyed me for the 5 minutes I've been out here. But yeah, pretty exciting stuff. If I don't sound excited, I very much am. And it's been a while since I gave you some updates. We went to Oregon, so a lot of this kind of happened when we were gone, but insulation, stuff like that, wanted to show Spence and everybody some of the progress there. So yeah, I think that is about it. But yeah, I guess from the outside you can see the window here. You can see that'll be nice, and then up there will be the other one. And you can actually kind of see what's kind of cool on the roofing. You can see how they divvy out that corner so the water will come and not settle. It'll kind of come out. And then we also have this siding here. I think the only other update that's a possibility but not a guarantee is that we're going to have normal paneling on the main house, and the silo is a bit of a question right now. So I guess the question is, normal paneling for the house, would it look cool if we had kind of farmhouse, kind of silver, potentially colored metal that would go down? Potentially cheaper, it would be a custom piece, and from what we're understanding, we would order something that would be specifically built for the silo, and then pre-drill holes, you put up the whole thing, then you put it in. And then the other possibility that he mentioned was pouring some acid on it, which gives it this kind of rusty, I don't know, I guess rustic look. It's hard for me to kind of visualize, but I guess that's something to just kind of think about. I don't know if it'll be too flashy in the backyard being a big metal thing, but I think it's a cool idea, so we'll have to see. We're getting some samples, but yeah, anyway, rambling again. Sorry about that. Have a wonderful Wednesday, have a wonderful week, and talk soon.